Hey guys, this is Roylin, and in this video I'll be showcasing my collection of Rubik's cubes. And as you can see here, these are actually the manual that comes together with the cubes. So for this is the, let me see, this is the 3x3 manual. It's in Japanese, so it teaches you how to unscrew, how to fix, make the cubes looser, how to dismantle and fix it back again. It comes together with this and the screw over here, screwdriver, and it's in Japanese, so I can't read Japanese, so it's okay. This is the sticker guide, which color you want to paste the stickers on which face of the cube. Next is the, also in Japanese, this is rather a big guide because it's very long. The guide is very long, so it has all the formulas over here, how to do the F2L, first two layers, LBL, layer by layer, and so on. It comes together with the 3x3 cube, which is bought in Toys R Us. There, all the permutations over here. These can also be found on the YouTube as well. Look at all these permutations here. It can be found on the YouTube videos as well. Just YouTube or Google them. Alright, next we have the, I have the 2x2 solution to the Eastsheen cube. This is not the Rubiks brand, this is Eastsheen. The cube for the Eastsheen brand can rotate slightly smoother than the Rubiks brand. So it teaches you how to solve the 2x2 cube, the guide. Okay, next we have the 4x4. Oops, this is the 5x5, this is the 4x4. So development guide for Eastsheen cube 5x5. I did actually took out everything of the Rubik's cube and I fixed them back again. That was about 2 years back. You have to place on like a cup or something. So development, how to fix the cube. You can take out everything, every single thing except the center part. The center part you need to is already fixed. So what you take out is just only this thing. This is the cover piece for the center one. Alright, next 4x4. Slightly similar, but you need to position the colors in order. You can take out everything except the four center squares. It's the same for the 5x5. 5x5, one hole over here. 4x4, four holes over here. So it's slightly similar. I did a test last time, few years ago, 2 years ago actually. So the manuals aside, and what I have here, I actually have this acknowledgement receipt. I bought the StackMat and the timer. This is the one I'm referring to, StackMat timer, and it comes together. I bought the set. It comes together with these mats, StackMat over here. It's a pretty big. It can be used to solve. It's actually used to do the speed stacking for the cups, and also you can actually use it to solve Rubik's cube as well. Pretty handy. You can actually clip this StackMat timer onto this mat itself. You can actually take this out. It's a magnetic surface, so you can actually clip your StackMat over here. Can clip it on top of this mat, and then you can use it already. So these 6 rubber pads over here is actually used for having a firm grip so that the StackMat stays in place. It doesn't wobble. It will stay in place. So alright, next I have the formulas written over here for the past few years. I mean, the few years ago I wrote down the formulas and permutations over here, but I sort of forgotten what they are actually used for. Actually, I've totally forgotten, 100% forgotten every single thing, because I've not practiced the Rubiks for nearly 2 years. So now, by making this video, I'll be refreshing back my memory again. So I have the silicone spray over here. This is bought at at my shop downstairs. It's just like some electrical shop. They have the silicone spray. It can be used for multi-purposes. Once you spray inside the cube gaps inside, it will become much smoother and faster when you solve the Rubik's Cube. Next, I have the blindfold. I tried to do a blindfold solve, but it is still quite difficult now. And as I just told you, I have totally forgotten 100% everything on Rubik's. So how can I possibly do a blindfold now? Next, this StackMat timer also comes together with this bag. This is actually used to put inside this bag. Pretty handy. And how you use this StackMat timer is you actually press the power button, and then when you're ready, just tap your hands. Okay, power it on first. Okay, so you just, when you're ready, you just tap your hands on it. Oops. I've not used this for a long time, so I'm not sure whether it's working. There should be a green light over here. So when you tap your hands and then you let go, the red light will start blinking and the timer starts to run. So I'll fix this later. It's not been used for a pretty long time, so I'm not sure what's going on. And next, I'll do an unboxing for my Rubik's Cubes. Alright, I have here 3x3 cubes. Look over here, I have the Sudoku Cube as well. It's in my collection over here. This is my bag of Rubik's Cubes. You can see here all the cubes are inside. Alright, first I bought this 3x3 cube. It can move pretty fast. Over here. The stickers are not still worn out yet, because I rarely played around with this cube. Alright, next I have the shiny sticker cube. Pretty fast as well, but just that there will be a certain lags when you flip the cube. The stickers are very shiny. Alright, next, let me see what I've got. I've got the Eastsheen 2x2 cube. This cube can't be taken out of the box. Alright, it's pretty fast as well. Stickers are very nice. Next, I have the Eastsheen 5x5 cube over here. Same brand over here. 2x2 and 5x5. Blue and purple. Something that is not similar over here is that the orange, opposite of the red color, this is the red, opposite of this is purple for the Eastsheen instead of orange for the Rubiks brand. here orange, opposite is red. Alright, next I have the, let me check my 4x4 Eastsheen. Also the same, purple on one side, red on the other side, so pretty smooth as well. I really love Eastsheen brands. Alright, next I have the Rubiks brand 4x4 and 5x5. It's pretty bulky and heavier compared to the Eastsheen cubes. As you can see, the 5x5 Rubiks brand is much bigger than the 5x5 Eastsheen brand. And if you compare the size itself, the 4x4 Rubiks brand and the 5x5 Eastsheen, 4x4 Rubiks brand is still larger than the 5x5 Eastsheen by nearly a few millimeters. And this 4x4 Rubiks brand is still pretty laggier, meaning that it can't flip quite fast. You see, you get stuck somehow, even though I've applied the silicone spray on it. Same goes for the 5x5. It's pretty hard to flip them. And next, I also have the 5x5 Rubiks 5x5 V Cube. 5x5 V Cube. Opposite the yellow is the black. And when you compare the size itself, V Cube is larger than Eastsheen, and V Cube is smaller than Rubiks brand. So I've not applied any spray on it yet. And V Cube is also quite smooth. As you can see here. And next I have this is a 2x2 cube. I don't know what brand it was. It is now. So I've actually bought this cube at some shop. Selling those stuffed toys. And I have the Sudoku Cube, it's over here. This is the Sudoku Cube I'm referring to. You have to match the numbers on, like, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on one side, and on every side as well. So this is the Sudoku Cube. Next, I have the 6x6 V Cube. It's not solved yet. I only solved one side, and I mean two sides, only the center two sides, the black and yellow. And when you compare it with the 5x5 Rubiks brand, it's nearly the same size, okay. And you compare it with the Eastsheen 5x5, 6x6 is definitely larger than the Eastsheen 5x5. You compare it with the 4x4 Rubiks brand, the V Cube 6x6 is slightly larger than the 4x4 Rubiks by a few millimeters. Next, this is the alarm clock that I have. I can actually set my time, the alarm, the temperature, the date. I can turn this around and set up and down buttons over here. Pretty cool. And next I have the Rubiks 2x2 keychain. This is the keychain over here. I've made the orientation colors like this on purpose so it looks colorful. And next I have the 2x2 cubes combined together, so it actually looks like this. 2x2, but it's actually joined together like a ladder cube, so pretty cool as well. Next, last but not least, let me see. Alright, I have the blue screw over here. I don't know why is it in this bag. It's supposed to come together with this yellow screw and this for the 3x3. Supposed to be placed like this, so it looks pretty awesome. It works for any cube. so it's more like a display, but for display purposes. And last but not least, I have my 7x7 cube. This is my 7x7 cube. I've managed to solve this cube except the center layer, center one, I mean center position for the last face of the cube. I mean the last two faces, the blue and the orange. I'm not sure how to swap them around. So I've not applied any silicone spray on it yet, but it's imported from Europe. 7x7, 6x6 and the 5x5. These three cubes are imported overseas when Singapore has not when Singapore did not sell any of the V cubes yet, so they were directly imported from overseas. Alright, that's all for my Rubiks collection, I guess. Alright, I guess there's probably some defects in my StackMat timer. It's not due to the battery, and I've just managed to find an important document over here. It says warranty for a period of 1 year from date of purchase. So in my receipt, I've actually bought this on the 11th of December 2008. Oops, my Rubik's Cube dropped. I've bought this on 11 December 2008, so I guess there's no warranty now, and it's a good game for me. And I can't solve any more cubes with the timer when the timer is defected. And also I have this I just dug out my stuff. I have this alarm guide. This cube, it comes together with this guide over here. I forgot to mention in the video as well. So that's it for my StackMat timer. I guess it's dead. So how am I going to solve it together with the cube? It's good game for me.